Hello, Master Numerologist Andre Moore, and today I would like to express my condolences for those souls that lost their lives yesterday in that tragic accident when a helicopter collided with an airplane. Let us all express our condolences and let us uplift the family members, the loved ones that is now expressing grief. And let us also send out expressions of love and peace to a war that has been going on for over 1,000 days between Russia and Ukraine. So let us lift up those countries in our prayers. You know, yesterday when I heard and saw that accident that took place, I started thinking about the number pattern, which vibrated on the first level and the second level and the ninth level, which the major lesson was on the third level because 1 plus 2 plus 9 going to bring us back to the number 3. And the third level is all about expressions, feelings, word power, ideal. The number 3 is a number of divinity. What's more divine than a family? The number 1 is the father or the male energy. Number 2 is the female energy, the energy that receives the one energy. And then the child, that would be you and I. We are the souls. So we have an intricate connection to the father and mother principle. And we are endowed with so much potential, so much power, so much expressions that we can bring forth manifestations in our image. Today's lesson is called expressions. Though we don't understand each expression, the Lord expresses them through us. But we are too busy identifying with our individualized expressions to bother about understanding someone else's. In this sense, we are frozen in our time capsules, captured in our little world of time and space. Each has the right to express, view, and comment on life as they see it. Too often, folks only want their point of view to be accepted. This narrow mindset causes friction and agitation. God is experiencing more of its eternity through us. The concept of eternity is beyond comprehension, yet, this is God's way of exploring its totality. One cosmic aspect of the Lord is a child at play. It sees creation as a stage, a lila. In Hinduism, lila translates to divine play and refers to the concept that creation is not a serious endeavor, but rather an outcome of the playful nature of the divine, often exemplified through the mischievous activities of deities like Krishna with his devotees, showcasing the universe as a cosmic dance or sport. So, we are all the children of the Lord, but we have lost our innocence. We're no longer vibrating from our child ego state. And so, therefore, we no longer are enjoying ourselves as a child does. A child expresses its joy without prejudice or judgment. A child just expresses purity. We too have the ability to express that purity, but far too often it is replaced with the harsher expressions. Lord Krishna, in one of its aspects, he comes as a baby or as a child, symbolizing that the Lord never meant for us to take this life so serious that we'll kill one another. God meant for us to enjoy this creation. As children enjoy their childhood. For you see, you are infinite. Open your mind and explore and interact with more diverse expressions. Be bold and courageous and step out of your comfort zone. You are eternal, but you must ask yourself, what have you been doing with your eternity? How many different ways have you expressed yourself here and in heaven? Many will not remember how they expressed themselves while they were in heaven. Most people on earth have forgotten where they were before they reincarnated on earth. It is perplexing for them why they would leave heaven to come to earth. Well, earth expressions are different from heaven's. On earth, you wear a different costume with a denser vibration. So, first of all, you have to understand that as a soul, where are you before you incarnate? Here, in a denser reality called physical life. We don't ponder that thought, but we do ponder the idea of where we're going to go. But we don't ponder the thought of where are we coming from? Where have we come from? You understand? And in what ways were we expressing ourselves when we was there? We all come from heaven. But it's hard for us to accept that. Well, why would we leave heaven? Well, there's multiple reasons why. One of the reasons is because you want to explore something different in heaven. You understand? So you come here because it's a whole different vibration. Sometimes you come here because your karma brings you back here. Sometimes God sends you here to refine you, to tighten you up, so to speak. But we do not remember how we expressed ourselves while we was in heaven. Now, There is only one, but within oneness, there are many diverse and unique expressions levels. To express is to be present. Some express the darker side of reality, others being towards the light of holiness, but most express down the middle, some darkness, some light of goodness. Without expression, life stands still. Nothing can get accomplished. We all want to achieve is part of our nature. Within the realm of cosmic duality are two handwritings that are expressing themselves, God and the satanic forces. God, God expresses love, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, righteousness, and acceptance. The satanic forces expresses hell, war, division, confusion, and mayhem. It would help if you stayed alert and only express godly ways. It's an ongoing battle. It's how you choose that determines how your life unfolds. Some may ask the question, why do bad things happen to good people? Well, debt that occurred in past lives must be paid off. One does not escape erroneous behavior when one lacks the wisdom. Each life affords you opportunities to realize your true identity as a soul. Once you come into divine revelation of this truth, all your expressions are holy. Why do good things happen? Or why do bad things happen? Well, Earth is a school in which you must devote time and energy into realizing your divinity. That's why I asked the question, what are you doing with your eternity? And depending on the progress that you are making or the progress that you've made, is going to determine your next type of incarnation. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say two men has been sent to prison for committing, say, murder. One man goes into the penitentiary and really feel that what he did was wrong. And he started working on himself to remove those impulses that have allowed him to choose or to make erroneous behaviors. And he works on himself day in and day out to become a better individual. The other individual, on the other hand, does not apply such effort. So when both men comes out of the penitentiary, one man has become more, should I say, enlightened, while the other has remained the same. Well, what happens is if you don't improve yourself while you can, when you die and you pay off your karma in heaven, which I refer to as the astral plane, you come back with those same tendencies. Just because you die don't make you a saint. This is what people don't fully comprehend, and this is why we have so many mischievous brothers and sisters on this planet right now, because they have not taken the time out when they had past lives to improve their temperament. You understand? They continue with the same type of behavior. So death do not wipe out your debts. You're going to have to pay the piper. So you might as well go ahead and use this life to get right with yourself and to get right with God. You understand? Okay, let's go on. The Lord expresses on three levels: the Father, which represented by number one, the Goddess, which represents number two, and the soul, number three. Number three is the triangle of life. It represents the three stages of expressions: birth, life, and death. As children of the Lord, our expressions ought to be radiant with spiritual meaning and action. But far too often, a soul is hindered while in a body by the false god called Satan. When a soul enters into a body, it becomes captive, and in a way, it loses its power of reasoning. It loses its understanding of its divinity. And so it has to be reawakened. This is really played out in the movie The Lion King. The, the circle of life. You have to be awakened to your kingdom. If you don't come into the self realization, then others try to awaken you so that you can remember your glory, so you can remember your totality, so you can remember your soul. A hard thing to do is to wake up from this false reality. Okay, let's move on. The word expressions contain 11 letters. The illuminator. To illuminate means to cast out light, to make the unknown known. Your job as a soul is to know yourself as such. That's your job, period. Well, we get caught up in other jobs, right? How do I'm going to survive? And then while we pursuing all of these other pursuits, there's very little time to get to know who you are, to get to know your soul. You understand? Letter E vibrates on the fifth level. You are free to express your cosmic awareness. You must accept the truth you are a soul endowed with unlimited powers and expressions. In order to become a God, in order for you to awake to that reality that you are God, that you are a soul, that you have an intricate connection with the Father, Mother principle, you must accept it. You have to affirm. That's on the third level, the causal level, the level of ideas, how creation come into manifestation. You have to affirm what you are. I am, that I am, that I am, that I am. When you affirm that I am not, then that is the antichrist, the antithesis of what you are. Always affirm what you are. Always speak what it is that you need to manifest. And at some point, it will come to pass. I am. That's positive. When you say I am not, that's negative. And you will never accomplish because you pushing it away from you by declaring it because of the power of being a soul. That will must be done. There's no argument there. There's no argument there. If you blow on a piece of paper, it's going to move. That's physics. When you affirm what you're not, as opposed to affirming what you are. So the first level of waking up is acknowledging that you are a God. And that's not being blasphemous, that is truth. And you don't let someone else tell you anything different. You understand? Because as you affirm what you are, you move closer to yourself. You move closer to your divinity. You move more into the realm of waking up. When you affirm what you're not, when you say, I'm a sinner, I'm not a good man. When you say all of those things there, you're moving away from your son. You're moving away from your sonship to the Father, or your daughtership from the father mother principle. So just affirm, I am that I am, and I am, and that will start, you understand, the clearing out of the cobwebs, of the veils, of the cosmic illusions that has put you into this hypnotic sleep. I am that I am that I am that I am. That is a grand teachings. When the disciples asked the great one, what should we call you? Who should we say sent us? He just replied, just say, I am. That's what you call me. I am. I am. Okay, let's move on. Letter X vibrate on the sixth level. God expresses love throughout creation. Creation gives without asking. That is the greatest love. To give your love without me having to ask for it. You wake up in the morning, God gave you another day without the asking. You inhale life without the asking. The atmosphere is here. The air is here. The water is here to clean your body without the asking. The sun is here to warm your body without the asking. That's love. Only thing that God really wants from us is love. That's God's only request. Everything else is yours. And that's the one thing he don't have, because he gave you free will to either give it or withhold it. You understand? But let us go on. Letter P vibrates on the seventh level. As a soul, your expressions are pure, unstained. You are a child playing on the playground of creation. Do not limit your expressions here on earth. Expand and express your uniqueness throughout creation. Letter R vibrates on the ninth level. Your soul is an expression of God. Be a beacon of light to all you come across on your life's journey. Letter E vibrates on the fifth level. Do not limit yourself to a three-dimensional mindset. Free up your mind to expand and explore untapped adventures. The double letter S, each vibrating on the first level, come together to shine light in dark places. Just close your eyes to more types of expressions. Do not become comfortable with the same old routine. Reach out and touch more of your existence. Letter I vibrates on the ninth level. Nine expresses one love. It understands that each heart touches every heart, everywhere, at all times. Letter O vibrates on the sixth level. The greatest of all expressions is that of love. Each search for it because it's what and who you are innately. Letter N vibrates on the fifth level. As one changes its environment, how you express it must naturally change as well. Letter S vibrates on the first level. The Lord has become all of us. God experiences its creation through us by the way we express ourselves. The number pattern for expressions is 56795119651. The numbers 5 and 1 repeats 3 times, emphasizing the need for artistic and creative expression because the number 3 rules the arts, you understand, and creativity. Number 6 and 9 repeats twice, highlighting the duality of physical life. When you incarnate into the body, you must choose either to love or to hate. That's a decision you have to make every point in your life. It's it's the realm of duality. So how you going to respond? How you going to express? Are you going to express yourself with an even temper, or are you going to go off the handle? Are you going to curse your brother, or are you going to praise your brother? That's duality of life. That's the choice that you make every moment of your life. And your life unfolds based on the choices that you make. You understand? Now, the numbers 56795119651 vibrates on the master number of 55. It's a master number expression. It's 55. So the number 5 has multiple aspects. Three of its aspects are rapid change, adventure, and speed. Okay, so the number 5 is some of its aspects is ch- ch- change that occurs rapidly, likes to seek out adventure, and is known for speed. Now, the Roman god Mercury is associated with the number 5. He has wings on his helmet and on the heel of his shoes. Planet Mercury is named after this guy because Mercury travels around the sun faster than any other planet. After all, it's the closest. The Lord expresses aspects of itself in the form of rapidness of change. No two moments are the same in creation. Each expression is a new birth. One can never hold onto the three cosmic illusions of life, past, One can never hold onto the three cosmic illusions of life, which is past, present, and future. So the most we can do is to stay present and observe the different expressions as they occur. Our emotional self reacts to life through our feelings, labeling the expressions as good or bad. We are not here to become emotionally attached to this cosmic illusion. Life is neither this nor that. For when you see it as such, you move into the realm of duality, and the divided house cannot stand. Life is nothing more than a bundle of expressions. Try to become the impersonal self. We have a tendency to move into judgment, but God do not judge. We have to just understand what's going on and tap into our soul nature. And the best way to tap into your soul nature is to start by affirming that I am a soul. I am pure. I am in the likeness of the Father, Mother principle. I am truth. I am love. I am kind. I am compassion. I have all knowledge available to me at all times. I touch all of creation at all times. Just continue to affirm positivity, and you'll find yourself changing on a physical level into more of a spiritualized vibrational energy. So, until the next video, peace.